The microwave, a frontier in cooking convenience. A device that revolutionized the cooking process, home dynamics, and the field of sterilization. Today, microwaves are ordinary devices that can be found in places ranging from the average American household to restaurants, to anywhere in between. Microwaves today are so commonplace that most people don't even realize one when they walk by it. Of course, 90% of American households have a microwave, but this wasn't always the case. A little less than a century ago, microwaves were only just coming into existence. So let's delve deeper into the question of the microwave. How did they become so influential and common? And how did they change the course of history?
The roots of the microwave oven lie in a man named Percy Spencer. Spencer was born an orphan in 1894 in Howland, Maine. He dropped out of school at age 12 to work at a local paper mill. There, he taught himself electrical engineering, which was a rare skill in the early 1900s. Using this knowledge, he built an electrical system for the mill. In 1912, Spencer, inspired by the heroism of the radio operators on board the sinking of the Titanic, joined the Navy as one and in his spare time taught himself calculus, metallurgy, trigonometry, chemistry, and physics. After World War I, Spencer started working at the Wireless Specialty Apparatus Company in Boston until he joined the Raytheon Company, which was a growing appliance manufacturer turned defense contractor. During World War II, the ever-looming threat of German U-boats threatened to cut off vital supply convoys from the United States to Britain. The necessity of securing British skies against German aircraft during the Battle of Britain led to significant interest in radar technology. Under contracts from the British Royal Air Force, Raytheon began researching and constructing radar equipment. Through these initiatives, great technological leaps were made in the realm of radar technology. One such advancement was the cavity magnetron, a device that enabled the creation of high-frequency radar. High-frequency radar was often used for short-range, but provided far more accurate images compared to that of lower-frequency radar. This meant that the British could detect the locations of smaller enemy ships and aircraft with pinpoint precision. The original magnetron was a solid chunk of copper, making it incredibly difficult to mass-produce during wartime. Spencer, however, came up with an ingenious solution to the problem.
He came back on Monday and said, I tell you what I think we should do with this thing. We will use laminated copper, an eighth of an inch thick, and we will stamp this configuration out instead of drilling it out. Well, this was an astonishing concept, but it worked. It worked perfectly. Out were coming magnetrons like sausages.
For his efforts, he was awarded the Distinguished Public Service Award from the U.S. Navy, which is the military's highest civilian honor. While Spencer was conducting tests with the cavity magnetron, he made a revolutionary discovery. The candy bar he kept in his pocket began to melt. Upon noticing this, a spark formed in Spencer's mind, and the idea for the microwave oven was born. By October 8, 1945, Spencer had devised a patent for the first microwave oven that Raytheon patented in 1950. While he never earned more than $2 from Raytheon for his invention, he gained permanent recognition when he was posthumously inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame in 1999.
But how does the microwave oven actually work? As opposed to your regular household oven, which simply heats the air in the oven chamber itself, a microwave oven uses microwave radiation, represented here with yellow wavy lines, to heat up water molecules within the food. The incoming microwave radiation transfers its energy to the water molecules, causing them to vibrate. These water molecules bump around, transferring their energy throughout the food, and before you know it, your leftover pepperoni pizza is piping hot.
Less than a year after Percy Spencer filed the patent for the microwave, Raytheon released the first microwave for testing in a Boston restaurant. In 1947, the first microwave, their radar range, was released for commercial use. Unfortunately, the radar range was 5.5 feet tall and 750 pounds. It also cost $5,000, which is equivalent to about $67,000 today, limiting the microwave to only the most wealthy restaurants. The first microwave for household use was introduced in 1955, but it was unsuccessful due to a high cost of $1,195, or about $10,000 when adjusted for inflation. But by 1975, as breakthrough technology allowed for the miniaturization of the microwave, decreasing manufacturing costs, and falling market prices, the microwave oven had become a stunning commercial success, with sales outnumbering those of gas stoves. The microwave has become an important part of all kitchens, commercial and residential. The microwave oven, or Chef Mike, as it is commonly referred to in the food service industry, is a useful tool for quickly reheating food or melting cheese. While people may be turned off when they find out a restaurant is using a microwave, it is a standard appliance in restaurants.
Along with being very versatile and even doing certain jobs, such as defrosting, more efficiently than a conventional oven, the microwave was extremely beneficial because it saved women tremendous amounts of time and energy spent in meal preparation.
My first experience with the microwave was in high school when I went to a friend's house and she was able to heat a hot dog up within seconds. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. Life after a microwave meant while I'm on the run, I can get something to eat and get back to my job or back to school, whatever I needed to do.
When frozen foods first began to hit the shelves of American supermarkets with the Swanson TV dinner in 1954, a swell dinner could be ready in just 25 minutes. The microwave made this cooking time even faster, and many of today's frozen dinners can be ready to eat in under 5 minutes. With the number of women in the global workforce on a steady increase, time-saving tools such as the microwave became an ever-important component of the everyday household kitchen. In fact, in a 1976 New York Times article, one microwave manufacturer reported that half of his customers had a wife who was also employed. This, coupled with women making up only 40% of the US workforce at the time, demonstrates a new need for time-saving devices in households where women are also employed. Using a microwave oven is also remarkably simple and safe, as opposed to a stovetop or conventional oven. And a decades-long study in Finland, started in the 1950s, illustrates this impact of cooking appliances, such as the microwave oven, on Finnish cooking culture. Prior to the incorporation of the microwave into Finnish households, men were practically seen as intruders in the kitchen. But with such a safe and user-friendly food preparation tool, men, teenagers, and even younger children found their way into the cooking scene. While many women found the microwave to be a helpful gadget to save them and their family time, others believed it wasn't ultimately changing their role in the household. Miss Magazine editor Letty Cotton Pogrebin protested that as long as the microwave is going to be seen as a labor-saving device for women, forget it. We are still in the kitchen.
As with any new invention that challenges the frontier of the normal and acceptable with a radical new technology, the microwave came with its fair share of fears surrounding it. Some people feared the possibility of the microwave oven leaking dangerous ionizing radiation and giving them cancer. However, according to nuclear specialist Jeffrey Mon, there have been no definitive studies that have ever shown normal radiofrequency exposures producing cancer in humans. Mr. Gary Ho explains.
This thing is a metal case all the way around it. It's called a Faraday cage. It's a solid metal cage where there are no holes in it that radio waves can get out. Totally safe in the kitchen.
Whilst unable to cause cancer, the microwave did have plenty of dangers associated with it. According to a New York Times publication on August 9, 1977, the United States Senate Commerce Committee was investigating reports of abnormal burns on individuals who operate microwave ovens. Incidents like these prompted fears of microwaves lacking safety and burning potential users. In addition to preparing food, microwaves can also be used for sterilization. According to research conducted in 1977, microwave ovens were shown to be an effective method of bacterial sterilization. In 2008, the CDC published guidelines on the use of microwaves to disinfect soft contact lenses, dental instruments, dentures, and urinary catheters. In 2021, while sterilizing baby bottles in a microwave, Dr. Simon Podolchak, an RF engineer in the UK, had an idea to use microwaves as a fast way to disinfect contaminated surfaces. After Dr. Podolchak and a team of researchers discovered that microwave radiation could deactivate COVID-19 viruses in just 30 seconds, they embarked on a journey to develop a surface sterilization device that could revolutionize the healthcare industry.
The microwave. It changed the world. It is impossible to imagine the modern American household without one. And yet, it remains an unsung hero. I, however, am not one to underestimate the importance of the microwave.